Alright, what is up guys and girls of YouTube? It is your boy Justin Omoe. Today I want to talk to you guys and girls about how to get yourself in the zone, or the requirements needed to get into the zone. What I mean is basically a full state where you're concentrated straight up on making music and you're comfortable doing everything. It's almost like you're breathing, it's as easy as breathing. A lot of people want it, not a lot of people got it, and there's a reason for it. So I'm going to talk to you guys and girls about the things you need to have in order to be able to put yourself in the zone for making music. So yeah, like I said, not a lot of people have it. They would usually go on the computer, try and work on some stuff, get discouraged, and then end up not doing anything. Be like, you know what, maybe tomorrow's a better day. But on the other side, there's people that just straight up knows exactly what's gonna happen, know what to do, just they jump on it, they know how to make the sound in the same place, the place they want it to be, and they are able to create these things effortlessly. That's called the zone, or what I like to call the zone. In order to get yourself into the zone to be able to make stuff, you have to know a couple things, alright? First of all, you have to understand the language of music, aka music theory. I always beat this into your minds if you ever watch my channel. Music theory is so essential. This is basically understanding the notes on the keyboard, understanding the scales, and possibly, understanding chords, tritones, all that shit. I made multiple videos on music theory, so go ahead and check that out if you are interested. But as long as you understand the scales, you're good. Like the circle of fifths, you're good. And if you learn about chords and all of that, then that's like extra credit. That's even better for you. But yeah, by knowing scales and stuff like that, you'll know exactly what sound, what pitch you want in the song. Sight and ear training is another thing to look up if you're interested. It's understanding the pitches, like hearing the pitches. Yeah. So if you could speak the language, you'll be able to, understand the language and, communicate with the system, with the music, and get yourself in the zone. Another thing that has to do with putting yourself into the zone is keeping the momentum, or being able to have the same pace within making something. You don't want to just stop and be confused and be like, what the hell? The best thing to do is understand the workflow, understand your plugins, understand your basically everything. Truth be told, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in there, but I recorded a video of me making a beat. It was like a good 35-40 minutes. And a big portion of that was because I was trying to figure out something. I was trying to figure out how to route the sound into multiple outs in Kontakt, because it's been a minute. Let me see. 33:27. 33 minus 27. Yeah, for a good 6 minutes I was just sitting there trying to figure out what the hell, how to do something, and that really broke up the momentum, and that was around the end of the video too. So yeah, that's where around the time where I stopped. So yeah, if you do get new plugins, make sure you beat the shit out of it and learn about it and understand what everything is, where everything goes, all that, and you'll get yourself set. Honestly, I still got some more things I think I could do, like understanding this MIDI keyboard more, because for some reason it has like channels in there, but I'm never able to access the different channels to use as different MIDIs. I don't know, it's weird because I kept trying. I don't know. The last thing I would say that you guys and girls need to do or understand or learn to be able to get yourself into the zone is being able to switch your mind when it comes to creating music. You have a life. If you don't have a life, then what the hell? Everyone should have a life. What I mean is this. Let's just say you're a stressed out person. You got a job, you're still in college, you got to pay dues for college and all that. When you're working with music, if you have all that in your mind, it'll probably like be a, what is the word? Derivative? It'll be like something that will be in your mind and will stay in your mind, and it could mess up your workflow. It could mess up your train of thought, your concentration. What other synonyms could I say to make this video 10 minutes? Having, problems when you're working with music, like outside of life, it's like you know, it could mentally mess you up in terms of creativity. That's like you're taking a test in school and all you're thinking about is, you know, what happened on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. You know, it's in your mind the whole time and you're like, what the hell? You're messing up my concentration. You're messing up my concentration. But yeah, having these things in your mind while you're working on stuff, it could really mess you up. I mean, you could be like an angry person and then translate the angriness into your music stuff, but I just want to say that if you have problems in your life or, you know, things that doesn't have to do with music, try and switch it out of your brain when it comes to creating stuff. And I do know there's gonna be some people like, hey man, emotions, like, you know, it kind of like correlates to what you're doing with music because it's like, you know, emotions and shit like that. I know, I get it. What if you're angry one day or pissed off and you want to make a happy song? You want to make a pop song, you're a pop person, you're mad. Could you make pop music when you're mad? I don't know. On the contrary, what if you're happy as hell and you're trying to make a sad or an angry song? I don't know. And yeah, emotions could reflect what you want to do on a day, but, you know, what if you're angry every day? No matter what, though, having something distracting your mind when you're creating music is something that, you know, takes you off of the mood or it changes your concentration, so yeah. But yeah, hopefully this video could help you guys and girls out when it comes to, you know, getting yourself into the zone. And I did mention that I made a video, but I really don't have the time like that right now to do anything. I'm supposed to leave in like 40 something minutes to go help cook some religious stuff. But yeah, maybe I'll post that video out on Wednesday if I got the time like that. Yeah, thank you guys and girls for listening. Drop a comment if you want, hit thumbs up if you support your boy, subscribe if you want to stick along and see more interesting cool stuff and be like, you know, one of the real people that hit your boy up and subscribe, you know what I mean? I check analytics, there's still a lot of people that watch and don't subscribe, like what are y'all doing? It's your boy Justin Omoe. With that being said, peace. I'm out.